Hello everyone. Today I'm going to work on fixing my big mistake on my elephant notebook. So if you want to see me try this again, please watch the video. I'll see you in a moment. Hello everyone, this is Billy. Welcome to Billy Holman Creations. Now today, or this evening, it is nighttime, I am going to try my best to fix my big mistake on my elephant notebook. Now by the time I'm finished, this bugger is going to be pretty thick, but I don't care. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to fix it. I thought about doing something completely different, but I'm not going to waste what I've done so far. So let me tell you. I have put tape on which will be the outside covers of our notebook on both of these, because if you saw part one, and this is part two by the way, this resin cured so quickly and I ended up with all these bubbles, these pit holes here, and I have to fix that. So I'm going to put a layer of black resin on top of this. So to fix the holes, I just put in some Monster latex. I have it in a little squeeze bottle, which really is helpful. So I just keep refilling this to use it. And I put it in all of these binder holes. So that is set up. That's ready to go. I did 6 ounces of my Let's Resin. I did not warm it up this evening, so I do have more bubbles than I anticipated. But hopefully that's okay. I'm going to color this black now. I'm going to use some of my Dr. Phil Martin's Bombay ink, which is the black India ink. So I don't want to set this on there. Let me move that real quick. And I think I'll put maybe, let's try 6 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 2 more slipped in. But this is all I use for my black because I don't have any black paste. So I'm just going to make do with this just to cover those holes. And I do have a couple of more molds on the side because when I looked at 2 ounces for each one of these, I thought, ooh, maybe that won't be enough. But it probably will be more than enough. I'm not sure. Let me add a couple more drops into this. I want it opaque on my stick. So, just a couple more. 1, oh, that was more of a splatter. 1, 2, whatever. We'll see. Okay. Everything I'm using today will be in my description box below. And I did use my new Estoyo mixer today, which is pretty cool. And I think we're good to go. I have it on my leveling board, which is never level, because it just seems like I can't get it right. Anyway, I'm going to put some cups under these so they will drip, even though I have tape on the sides. These I just got from, I think, the dollar store, and then a lot of times I just use, you know, your little Go cups when you get from a restaurant or whatever. I just wash them out. I use them until they crack, and it works out good. All right, get that on there. Let me sit down, and I'm just gonna, oh Annie, excuse me darling, come on, not my chair, go. Thank you. It's a wonder I don't have cat hair everywhere. Alright, let me just get a little bit of this going on before it sets up. Mixed pretty good. Yeah, I was really upset with myself when I saw this, and I really didn't see it coming until I edited the video, or well, then, you know, when I unmolded it and thought, what the heck? Anyway, we'll fix it. Just get a little gob on here. and just bring that out to the edges. But anyway, I thought about just taking one of these pieces, sawing off the holes, the side of the holes, and putting it all in one different mold, like a tray mold, and working from there. But then I'd have the other side left, and I didn't know what to do with that, so I thought, well, finish what you started, Billy. Just go for it. So that's what we're going to do today, and thank you for joining me. I appreciate it very much. I just don't want fish eyes. I should have sanded this, by the way. That's something I should have mentioned. I should have took the sander to this, so you know the resin would adhere really well. I took the sander to the edges because I normally always do that to clean up edges, but it completely slipped my mind to go ahead and zip over this part. So, needless to say, I didn't. And that looks fairly well. I think we can use a little more here. And just let it set up. By morning, we should be good to go. Like, it's nighttime. I had hoped to do this earlier today, but I got busy. And that's okay. At least I'll do it tonight, and we'll be ready for morning. I did spend my early evening on a live chat with Miss Frances of Beating Crazy Custom. Let me say it right. I'm sorry, Miss Frances. Beating Crazy Custom Creations, and Miss Coral from Coral Marine's Resin Art, and Miss April from Dragons in Dresses Craftsortium. I think I said that right. And many others. We had just had a lovely talk with Miss Frances's live today. And please check out their channels. Oh, we had Miss Artsy Doodles was there. Sue, Miss Artsy Doodles was there. Quite a few other ladies that I don't know have channels, or I can't remember. We have Butch, the Southern Gentleman. He popped in for a minute. I think he likes us girls for some reason. Anyway, I'll put their links in my descriptions too. I do have plenty more than I needed. I'm going to take my heat gun to this real quick. I don't know if I have the link to this heat gun. My husband said, why don't you just get a good heat gun that we can use in the shop too. So I did get this bugger, Seek One heat gun. So pardon the noise, I might have to mute you, or mute this. Well, right away I see this one is fine, this one is not. I don't know what's going on there. We better add some more. It's looking a little, I don't know how to explain it. It's looking a little wavy, like it has waves on it, so I'm thinking I don't have enough. So let's just go for it. It's more in this area here. That looks better. That looks better. Yeah, this is going to be thick. That's okay. I'm gonna keep the same idea with the elephants and the scenery. I think the only difference now is I'm gonna have to paint the scenery on versus use mica I'll use mica powders, but I'm going to have to mix them with something and paint them on. I think that'll be good. Just see some weird areas there. Let me go here one more time, and that should hopefully be plenty. Let me hit the heat gun to it. And get all else fails, get the flashlight. Oh, I still haven't dug out a different flashlight. This is the hubby's. That can show you all kinds of things that sometimes you don't want to see. Oh, there's a hair on my toothpick. Right there. And look over here. Ooh, that was a good one. And believe me, with a house full of animals, I try my best to keep it under control. I'm gonna have to cover these. I'm gonna move these aside and take the air to it here shortly. But I do have a couple of extra molds, and I really do have a lot more than I anticipated. Oh, Billy. All right. Set this aside. I made room in here now. I can put things to the side and not feel claustrophobic. So, what I have here is Miss Coral sent me these molds, and I did take the 4 out, but I left that one. And then I do have the pieces of jewelry here that I saved from my elephants. When I clean my molds, I just put the strapping tape, packaging tape over, and clean my molds with that. There's a little monkey I made and a little zebra foot, so I wanted to make 2 more of those and have a set of earrings. So let's see, how can I put this? Because I have to get close up to see myself here. Oh, let's just pour these so far. And I think I'm gonna need another mold. Do what you can, Billy. Okay, here we go. These turned out pretty. I was gonna do a video and try to decorate these because I have chameleon powders in them. And but you know, the other ones, when they set, I tried to run them, you know, through my hair as a hair pick, and oh my goodness, they had snaggy parts. They had snaggy parts to them that was pulling my hair. So I don't know if I would actually use these as hair picks, to be honest. But when I sanded them down, because you know I had that lip inside, I sanded them down, and then when I went to wash all the, you know, the resin dust off of them, I used warm water because I washed my molds at the same time, and they got very bendy. So well, that's messy. I overpoured for a reason. So I'm thinking, if I can bend these when they're finished, actually we could turn them into a bracelets. I might try that on a couple, because I really don't see any sense in trying to have them for hair pins when they're going to pull your hair. I still have too much. What do I need? Maybe a spoon? If I was thinking, I would have dusted the other ones, but I didn't. So I did this before, and they turned out nice. Whoops. On the other side of the black, but I still need to do something on them. Oh, I'm getting all over the place. I still need to put something on them and then resin the front. So we'll see how that goes. Try to get a video on that. I've got so many things on the fire right now. It's crazy. And this resin's getting warm. I know what I'm gonna do. These will have rounded backs, that's for sure. And I don't have anything else dusted. I was going to dust a cat tonight and have something ready at all times, so when I over mix black or a dark color, I'll have something to pour the resin in. And I don't have anything ready. I hope you can see me okay. These clean up real well too. I'll just take the X-Acto knife and once they're set, just clean off the sides. That's no problem. Oops. All right. Let's do I wanted to do a monkey. I don't know if those are level. And there's a zebra in here, so maybe I can use it that way. This is a cute little mold. It's got hippopotamus, zebras, elephants. I tried the monkey because they have, you know, they have a lot of black if it's a chimpanzee. So I tried the monkey, and I thought those would make great earrings. Here's a little hoof. Whoops, a little over pour there. I don't want that. And where's the zebra? Here we go. And we'll just put a little white on that one. All right, I've got more resin. I'm gonna call it a night on this one, and I will catch you in the morning. We can demold these and work on our scenery. Okay, have a great night, everyone. Thanks for being here. Bye. Hello, everyone. Oh, goodness, I'm back. Everything is set up, and as you can see, with my thick resin, I made a heck of a mess molding these extra pieces, but let's go ahead and take some of these out here. Here's our little monkey face. He's real cute. Whoops. I'll paint him at a later date. We have the little zebra print. My goodness, it's smaller than my fingernail. That's cute. And our little zebra face. He needs a lot of white on him. These molds have some funny holes in them. So they look like bubble holes, but they're actually in the mold, I think. We'll worry about that later. Do something with him. Then I had enough to do a little feather here. So I have molds to clean. Put that aside. Now, look how messy I got here. I tipped it. But, let's get the tape off of here. Now, these are not finished by any means. I am going to, they're still sticky from the tape. And what I did with the other batch was just wipe that off with alcohol. And since they're soft, I just need to take a trim, and then I'll clean up the edges, and we'll make some small pieces of jewelry. See, this is the back. The front has the color, so we'll put something on there, add a little more UV resin on top, and we'll be good to go with those. So let me put those aside. Got some cleaning up to do there. That's okay. Then, oh, here's my little bucket of just pieces. Anything goes. Anything goes. Just throw it in there. We'll use it for fill for something. The last two of these hair picks. Now, I've got quite a few of these made now. And shortly, down the road, we are going to do something with these. I want to decorate them somewhat. These are still soft, so let me show you what I meant by making bracelets. I'm thinking, because they're not going to fit in the hair without some discomfort. But my thoughts is could possibly make some kind of a cuff bracelet with these. Get them set up to where they'll They'll be hardened this way. Put a clip on one end, decorate the rest. I might try that. So that's an idea. Get the other one out. And then we'll proceed to the elephants. Yeah, they need some decorating. There's quite a few holes in here, but that's no fault of the mold. It's my fault for having too much resin and making a mess with that. We put that aside. Like you see, I have quite a few made. Look at that. Kind of went on a mission. So, extra resin. And I'll put these up or down. Oh goodness, let me put them down. I have no room in my desk. I really messed up today. Or, I just realized I have a show this coming next weekend in Boise, Idaho, and it's a big one, and I'm not even ready. I thought it was a few weeks down the line, and that didn't pan out. So I am playing catch up. I'm just going to put a piece of this towel down here, because here are the pieces we just did. All right, now look. What do I have in here? A nice big hair. These are thick as it is. I'm not going to worry about this hair. What I'm going to do, since this is the back cover, because there's our picture. This will be the back cover. This will be the inside of the back cover. I'm going to go outside and take my engraver, and I'm just going to write my name right there. Just cover that right up. So let's see how easily I can get all this tape off of here. A lot of tape. And we'll start painting, but I need to see this one and use it as reference. That looked so nice, but so upside down. Oh, there's our rubber coming out of the holes there. Let's get this one off without scratching. So now I've got to try to mimic this seam. But I'm not using resin again. This is where it seeped through. I'm going to leave that alone. Might just give it a little character. If I tried to fill that in with UV, I would never get it smooth enough to, it wouldn't be feasible to me. So I can pause you and get the rest of this off of here. So you don't have to watch me fiddle with it. But that rubber worked out really well with the holes. I think if I get a tweezer, I might be able to just pull those out. But I'm going to have to readjust the... Ooh, it's kind of creepy looking. I'll have to readjust the holes on the back because some resin did get in there. But that's fine. We'll be okay. Oh, okay. I'll be right back and we'll be ready to paint. Okay, I must say I'm a bit nervous about this one. What I did is I went outside and I took a emery board file just around the edges, and I think we'll paint gold to cover the black, or I had to take the sharp edges off. And then I went ahead and carved my name. Now that white is resin residue from carving my name, and I can clean that out. But I did cover up the piece of hair just by putting my name in there, so that is going to be the inside, as well as this will be the inside. I flip these over, and I'm going to try. They'll go like this. Yes. I'm going to try to mimic this on here, but I'm going to have to use my polyurethane mixed with micro powders. So let me bring you down a bit And while I do that, I think because I tend to work at an angle, I'll bring it down a little bit where I'll have this one up here, and then you can see closely, I guess, a little closer as to what I'm doing, but I'm going to have to work sideways. So let me bring you down just a skosh. We'll mix up some micas. I have to mark where the sun is going to be. I'm wondering if that's a bit high, but I really want to make it close to this side. Make it close to that side. Okay, I'm going to try to put the moon here in the same area. So let me bring you down just a little bit. This is manual. Oops, can I do it? Come on, Billy. That'd be a little better. All right, so I have my micas over here. Let's line them out. Now these are Temu micas plus my beaver dust yellow. So let me set these all out here. The gray was for the elephants. I don't need that. Don't need that gray. A little gold. A little purple. I'm going to have to do the eyes and touch up the elephants too, but we can get to that after this because this will take a while to dry. So my polyurethane is normally in a can, and you've seen me use this bottle here. It's easier to use in a bottle. It's not polyurethane resin. It is polyurethane, what you would use on wood to protect your wood. Now, I can't remember what size sun I did here. Let's double check. Yes, I think it was it 1 1/4 or 1 1/8, or was it the big one? Let's go 1 3. I think it was 1 1/4. Let's go 1 1/4. And I'm going to take an awl, and I'm just going to scribe that area in as to approximately where I want it. Doesn't have to be exact. It just needs to be on the right side of the resin. So if I eyeball, I'm just going to eyeball here about there. So I don't think you'll be looking at the front and the back at the same time anyway. All right, let me just do a little scribe in there so I can see where it's going to be. Okay, good. So let's see what did we do. We started with the gold, and then we went to the purple. Then we went to the lighter kind of copper color. Then the next darkest orange to the darker orange. And I don't need the black. Okay, so I have some paintbrushes here. My water with a little dish soap. Well, let me see. Maybe I can start with a bigger brush. Let's do the... Oh, I'm nervous. Get rid of that. A little polyurethane. I think I'll make a little purple too at the same time. Come on. Did I have it plugged? I probably have it plugged. Let me see. This dries clear. I can't remember if I used it on resin or just the resin treat. I can't recall. All right. I'm not going to need too much purple. Maybe that much. Get another cup and we'll go the gold. And then we'll do the moon, I think. Or I keep wanting to call it a moon. It's a sunset, so it's the sunshine. All right. A little purple in here. Where's my scoop? All right, just a little bit. Mix that together. Get a little gold. It's pretty fine. Has a nice shimmer. This is almost a green gold, actually. I can see that now in the actual finished piece on that side. And I'm thinking I can probably do the moon over it if I go within that area. So I have some micro brush here. We'll just, oh, look at that, how pretty. It's going to really pop with color. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Let's see how easy this goes. It was pretty easy doing it just with the micro powders on the mold. That's a real brilliant green gold. All right. Wish me luck. I'll probably fast forward as we go along. Try this one. And you should be able to see okay. I'm afraid of that. Look at that. I was afraid of that. Darn it. You know what this means? What this means now is, gosh, unless I really pack it on thick, I might just have to do it this way. I was thinking I might have to paint, put purple paint underneath, but I guess if we just go like this, just blot it in. That's kind of thick. And let that Okay, everyone. My goodness. I'm hoping, I ran out of little cups here, that once this layer dries, that since there's, gosh, I should have sanded it. Did I say that already? I don't know. I still have to do the sun. But once this dries, I'm hoping I can take a brush with the different colors once again and just swish through. And maybe they'll blend a little better. But right now, I don't see that happening. So I'm just going to finish off this dark, dark, deep red here. And do the sun. And we'll let this dry. And get back. Then we'll start on the elephants, okay? So this is where I'm at. That looks purple. But it's drying pretty quickly. I mean, it's getting dry up there, so maybe I can try to swish through that while we're at it. Bring this dark red in. Oh, I didn't mix that very good. I can't remember what I did to try using this. Can't remember. I think it was when I did the Resin pour for a cross. That's been quite a while ago. Well, for kicks and giggles, since I have you here, let's see if I can't, got a little gold left. See if I can't just swish it through. Try my other brush. And the polyurethane is water-based, and I probably didn't say that to you, but it is water-based. Still a little tacky. Cleans up with soap and water. But see, once it dries, I think I can just swish across it. Still tacky, but that's my idea. But that needs to dry a little more. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in the sun. Set this aside, and I'll get what I need to start working on the little elephants, okay? See you in a minute. All right, our scene is drying, and I want to do something with these elephants. The details in these molds are amazing. I mean, not just the muscle, but the skin itself. And I want to try to do a stain kind of technique, but without stain, but with micas again. So we'll just test it on this little face here. But these are the colors of the 3 elephants that I made not too long ago. The mama and baby are going to be on our scene. The daddy here, the big guy, I'm going to use him on another project. But while we're trying to color these, I thought I'd do him at the same time. So, looking at the micas that we've used, I went and I found, this is a silver gray pearlescent from Estoyu. And I want to just maybe add this to a little polyurethane and rub and just get it inside the creases of the mold. So we'll just, and if it's too dark, we'll add one of these lighter micas to it. But I want to give that a chance and see how it works out. So I'm going to just do it with my fingers. Here's a little more polyurethane. I couldn't find any more grays. This is I call it a silver gray, but it's going to be pretty dark. But if I can do this right, it'll be perfect. So I haven't used that one. I'm going to give this a try. So let's see. I don't know how much. It's not all that dark. It just looks darker in the bottle. But I think that's probably perfect. Get a little more mica in here. The scenery part is almost dry. And I want to be able to take a brush and, like I said, smooth it over. And then I'm going to have to put a top coat of polyurethane on it to seal it in once we get the decal on there. I'm not going to put any more resin on there. But get this mixed in and see if this will help me out. It's almost the same. Well, it's different. Closest color to the middle-sized elephant, who I call Mama. Mama E. All right. So let's just paint. Let's try it on this one. Just gonna take a little bit here on my finger. And I just want to go inside. That's quite got a shimmer to it. I don't want to color the whole thing. Just want to go inside the, that's going to color the whole thing. I don't know how I can wipe it off quick unless I use a damp paper towel. Let's try that. Just stick this in a little bit of the water. I'm going to wipe it all off, but yeah, that's not. Oh, it's getting foamy because of the soap. I don't know. Because it really would be nice to have some of that show in the crevices. Unless I just go get some stain. Gosh. I'm not sure what to think now. I don't know. Let's try it again. Maybe a little dry brush technique. Now that's better. Do a little... I don't know that it makes a difference, but in my heart, I'll know I tried. Let's try the little bits of hair. Well, see what I mean on the ear? If you can tell, it just makes it a little, I can just get it in the edges like that. With a dry brush, sort of. Let's see. I like it. I almost have him covered though because I got carried away. But I think I'm going to do it. It does make a difference. And I want it to get into creases. This is probably not the best example. I keep reaching out. Okay, yes, that makes a great big difference. I definitely made more than I needed there. Let me grab some white, and let's see, my pointy tool. I'm going to grab my Sharpie. I need my brown one. It's right up here. And we'll do some eyes. I don't know about doing a little pink on the inside of the trunk. I don't think I'll worry about it, and I won't worry about the toenails. So if you watched my little, whoops, about knocked that over again. If you watched my last couple of videos with the elephants, you'll see how I did the eyes. Now these are quite a bit, well, they're not as small, but they're pretty small. So let me, oh, he's got a little bubble hole right there. Don't think it'll be recognized, but very tiny eyes. I don't even know if I can get white in that. Maybe I'll just have to get the speck of life in that one. Get another towel here. need to get more brown. Maybe I'll start with the brown because there's not much of an eye there. It's very, very small. Very, very small. Oh goodness, I could have put a bead in there, I bet you. Bet ya. That didn't sound nice, did it? Bet ya. All right, just a little. I might have to resort to brown paint. Tiny, tiny little eye. I think I might get some white in there. Let's try a little black outline. Just a very little bit. Well, you can still see the brown, so that's good. Let's just I'm going to have to get a toothpick for that little bit of white there. Let's see, there's one here. That should work. Just a little dab. That is very small. Just like that. Just a tiny little eye. Just like that. He doesn't have his tusks yet. All right, Mama. How big are yours? Now, let's see. I might be able to get the little... What I was saying before was if you put a little bit of white, usually a triangle. I don't have room for a triangle. On each side of the eye. Let that dry a minute. Let's go here. Just, let's see, where's your pupil at? It's too much. I can barely fit a little white. You want to be able to see the white on the circle part of the eye. That'll work. Let's get a little brown. And we'll just follow the circle of the mold for the eye. Just like that. If you're wondering what I'm doing with my pens, sometimes if you just, they must get dry on the ends, and then you just kind of loosen up that dry ink. There's a little brown. For some reason, her eye is bigger. Just follow the circle. And then when you take the black, you'll be covering some of that white, which is just fine. See, I could have used you could use a paintbrush, but I'm not real good with fine paintbrushes. That's why I rely on my Sharpies. And just go around with the outline of the eye. And I'm still saving some white. It's not as bright as it was. Just a little corner there I want to get into. Do a little black iris on top of the brown, very small. Let's go over here. A little bit of the iris. Not much. Just outline that eye again. And that'll tone that white down, because you're going to cover some of that up, but it's there. And to me, it makes your eyes look a little more realistic. Then, okay, he's got his white dot. We just need the white dot for the speck of life. There. Just like that. Okay. There we go. He looks pretty good. All right. Now, back to the scene. Since our elephants are completed, put them away. That away. What am I going to do with this? I don't know. Might figure something out. I don't need that. Don't need that or that. Okay, little one over here. Did I do the eyes on that? I didn't. Well, I can do that later. Okay, the scene. I'm hoping now. I touched a wet spot and made a goober. But there it is. Right there. It's going to be lumpy there. I hope. I don't know that it's going to be covered with this, with the sticker, but it's pretty dry. I'm going to try to sweep through this with a brush and not just even it out, but because it's bumpy. What I really should have done is taken an acrylic paint, painted the scene with that, and then go over with the micas. But of course, I didn't think about that at the time. This is still wet. Still a little wet. I'm just gonna not take too much, but just kind of blend it in a little better to the gold. Black is still showing, and I guess I'm not going to be worried about that. Just want to smooth those out a little bit. And once again, it's something subtle, but to me it makes a difference. I know in school we never did do scenery. I was really good at drawing animals. I used to pencil sketch a lot of animals. And then I got cocky with it, and the older I got, I started illustrating my, book reports. You always had to do a book report or a report of some kind. So I started illustrating my essays or my, reports. And then, I started doing it for other students, and I think I charged them $5. $5 for illustrating their reports. But then, teachers figured that one out real good. But we never got in trouble for it. Never did get in trouble for it. I had some great art teachers just in junior high and in high school. That's very bright. So I appreciate them working with me. That's the sun is very blotchy. Let's see what I can do with that. This is still a little wet. It's getting thick, but I just want to smooth those lumps out. So I won't bore you with this. I'm just going to go through the different colors, especially the gold, and just try to even that out a little better than it is. And then I can just go ahead and put some polyurethane on top. Well, we need to do the sticker first and then the polyurethane on top. And then I think I should have this finished tomorrow. It's getting dark soon here, and I've got some other things I need to do. Big spot there. If I press too hard, I'll just peel it up. I don't want to do that. But it is smoothing it out a little bit. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching this far. When I edit, I'll try to shorten this up a little bit. Till I see you later. Okay? Take good care. It won't be too long. Bye. Well, hello, everyone. Oh, I think this is the best I can do. I mean, colors are perfect. Blending is not the greatest, but the texture is obviously different. So here's our new front. Here's our old front. This will be our back. Okay, so I'm not sure about doing anything on the edges, but let's wait and see later. Right now, I need to put my sticker down. Okay, so let's figure. Elephant's going to go about here. Can you see me? About there. And the little one about here. Sticker is going to go about there. Right above the, if I can get it, well, almost above this bottom line. So that might look funny with that there, unless I come down quite low. Cover that up. That shouldn't matter, I don't think. I would like it a little higher though. Maybe there. So I guess I'll start at the bottom and put it up. All right. Now, make sure I can do this properly. Like I said, Dusty printed this for me. I need to start using this Cricut. I haven't. So this pulls off like that. I think I've weeded everything. There was just a little bit in the tree. Oh, what's this down here? I have to put the foot. Get down. Oh, no. Can I do it with that? My finger? Okay, there it is. Oh, I wish I would have cut around it more. Come to think of it, I'm going to. Let me cut around before I really ruin it. I'm going to try to get some of these. I'm going to get closer to the actual decal itself, if I can. Guess it doesn't matter. But I'd like to. Let's see. This will take me a second, I think. I have a black speck in there. I don't know what that is. Just come around this bird. Maybe I can put the bird down later. No, I better just leave it one piece. Gosh, I'm talking to the wall. I'm talking to you. Just talking because I'm not. This is actually making me nervous. Guess what I'm trying to say is I don't want a big rim of sticker showing. I don't know how see clear. Clearly you'll be able to see it under there. Get that. A bit of fuzzy there. It's been sitting a while. Get that off. It's better. So glad I didn't ruin this. There's some goobers on that. I can see it. Okay. I'd like to get this out. Let me go inside. Let me just be a fussy butt, Tony. I know you're watching. All right, I've almost got it. I guess I'll leave the bird there. All right, that makes me happier. Okay, here we go. We're going to start bottom. How should I do this? Should I set the bottom down first without peeling it all the way? I think I might. Just get this situated first. There's something on that. I cover most of that. If I'm right, the tree will go there. Right about there. Okay, I guess. Whoops, not quite. Oh my God, does that top come off too? I guess it does. Holy crow. Didn't realize that. Be straight, be straight. All right, that's there. I guess it does come off. I've almost got the giraffe, so let's just go there. Here we come. Where's my bird? The bird didn't come. Heck, I forgot it. I'll have to get that later. Okay. So I guess what we do so I didn't have to go all the way around that, did I? If it's just the sticker that stays down. The bubbles out. Something's there. But that's cute. See how to goober there. All right, it's going right to the edge. Almost. Push, push, push. There's ridges because it's uneven. I mean, the surface is uneven. I guess I could have put, oh, shit, I should have. I should have put polyurethane on top, let it dry, do the label, then it wouldn't have the wrinkles, but it's down there. Let's pull this off. So that's what happens. Oh, it does. Oh, for goodness sakes. It's got a little bit of glitter to it, this sticker. It's got glitter in the black. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, for goodness sakes, I did it. Oh, that's going to be cool. I don't know about that goober, though. Darn it. Oh, look at that. Yay. Now we can put the bird anywhere we want. Why didn't he come off? Whoops. Where should I put him? He went. Which way was he flying? Like up to the tree, wasn't he? I think it's a vulture. Put him up there towards the sky. I wish I could put him on the ground. Oh, we'll put him the way it almost was supposed to be. How's that? Was I supposed to pull something off? Gosh, I'm all backwards now. There's the sticky part. Okay. About there. About there. Okay. Haha. There it is. There it is. I'm going to put a layer down, and then I think I can go ahead and glue my elephants like that. Well, everyone, I did my best to fix this big boo-boo. And I did try to take my time and do it somewhat right. So, okay. Polyurethane it is. I did not grab a brush. Probably see brush strokes. Let me get a soft one here. Nice soft brush. And that's fairly clean. What's in there? Nothing that'll come out. Okay, wow, this is amazing. Oops, I did leave it open. This shouldn't take too long to dry. Then we can put it together. Now I have to go sideways. Wonder if I should go sideways or down because the paper, I don't know. Don't know. I just want to smooth it out a little bit. Probably be brush strokes. I could have done a resin, but then it would have been so thick. All right, well, I'm just going to put this on. Maybe I'll let this first coat dry or get tacky, and then I'll put the second one on with the elephant. So I will see you. I went in there. Just a second. Well, that didn't take too long. By the time I got to the bottom, the top was dried. So I probably have 6 coats of the polyurethane on here, and I think I'm just going to leave it. I didn't come all the way down to the bottom. I just went under a little lip here beyond that sticker. So I think I can put it together, and then, well, I just want to see where this ring will hit so I can know where to put the little elephant, but I think we're okay. So let's just grab, let's see, my E6000. This one's about done. Thank goodness. I'll open a new one, but I'll get the goober on top because I have a hole in the lid. I'll just put that in the garbage. And then I have pliers here that I just used not too terribly long ago, right here. And I just tend to roll up the tube. That way you don't waste. You get get most of it out. If I just roll that all the way up. Let's go with Mama. Give it a squeeze. Let me move that out of the way. Put her little squeeze on here. I'm going to grab a popsicle stick. And I'm going to put a thin layer on her. Smear it down. This glues pretty quickly. And the nice thing about it is what goes outside of your, whatever it is you're gluing, you can just peel it off. That doesn't mean to say that it doesn't hold a good grip. It does. But if you use a super glue, which I've done before, trying to glue something on resin, if it gets on the resin, it makes a nasty little stain, or it does something to your resin, and it's not real pretty. Let's just say that. So I have just not too much time to work with this, but enough. Might as well get them all on here and let it dry, and we're good to go. I missed some more. I want to get it down real good. Right in there, by the tail, by the belly. All right, let's move some into the trunk. Tusks. Okay, get that off. Comes off your fingers pretty easily too. All right, let me see. Baby's gonna go about there. Oh, we've got plenty of room. We'll put Mama. Yes, let him bring his butt back there. Mama will be here. Oh, I love it. Just like that. She looks straight. I couldn't think of what to put on that goober above it, but that's okay. There she is. We'll put Baby right about here. Maybe I can cover that seam line a little bit. Hey, that's going to do it. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't throw this away. But I wouldn't have. I would have tried something different. Like I initially thought about doing something different, but I thought, well, let's just save every piece we made for the book and just redo it. And I think it's going to be just fine. Get that off. There's a goober. This is why I don't have fingernails. My fingers get into everything. You know, it was weird last night. I went outside to... I sat in the shop for a minute and was unwinding for the day. And I realized my feet were swollen. I thought, what in the heck's that all about? Where's my little... Get this off right there. I'll have to worry about that later. All right. Go, Billy, go. I think we'll be all right if that comes up. But of course it's going to be underneath. I just want to eyeball how much room I should go over. Oh, he's too close to the mom. Let's bring him down. Right about there. Oh, yes. So, since they're set, they don't need to be... I'm going to go ahead and put the book together. I'll peel the excess glue off. Here is the paper I found on Amazon. to fit perfectly inside of these books here. Where's my bottom? Okay. Want to look one more time? Before and after. Ta-da! Yeah. Let me get these. Like I said, I think I would suggest you get the individual. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm glad you liked my first part of this where I really messed up. Thank you for your comments, because I'm not alone. I'm not alone in that. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for subscribing. I'm going to fix this up so I can shut it. And wishing you a great day. Take good care. Hugs. Bye.